All right, nerds, we are back for day 18 of the Fermented Friends Advent Calendar. Wally here. I don't know if I ever introduced myself at the beginning. We will see. Today, day 18. Yesterday, we had an awesome day with Aaron from Ribstone Creek. We never really reviewed the beer, but I talked about it briefly. But man, that beer was delicious. Absolutely great. Today, day 18, we bring it down a bit. And we just have some Whistler Brewing Bear Paw Honey Lager, 5%, 355 milliliter can. Pretty easy beer. I almost forgot I was going to do this too. I was in the middle of doing something else. I'm like, oh God, it's 1 o'clock. Anyway, so that's what we are drinking today. Tomorrow, we have people, I'm not sure who exactly, from Stronghold Brewing in Fort McLeod on to talk about their beer on day 19. It's a brand new release of theirs. It came out on like November 29th, I think. So fresh beer, fresh can. But let's get into this one right away. I don't have to walk to the box and do all the fancy stuff other fancy reviewers do. I'm just going to do it right here. All right. So, Whistler Brewing out of beautiful British Columbia. I'm going to check cans, see if they're actually out of Whistler. Yep, Whistler, BC. Miller Creek Road, Whistler, BC. So Whistler under a bit of a bigger umbrella. They are under the same umbrella as that Sneaky Weasel we had. So Balderdash, Hey Y'all, that Iced Tea stuff, all of them, all under the same umbrella. However, Whistler has been around for a long, long time. It's a lager. It looks like a lager. A little white head. Lots of carbonation. You could hear it when it cracked. It smells like a lager. Now, Whistler's known more for, how do you, not mass market, but trying to be in that category of beer. Well-craft brewery, they tend to be more intro style, more gateway style beer. And I think this will be something similar. Can art's pretty normal. It's interesting. I had viewers, now I don't. Was it Whistler Brewing or was it me not wearing my Fermented Nerd shirt? Who knows? There you go. Pretty simple beer, can art. Pretty simple beer on a Friday to get the day started. It is 1 o'clock here, so it'll be 1 o'clock tomorrow. So this time tomorrow, we will have Stronghold Brewing. Kyle, one of the OG Fermented Nerds. Effing OGs, he'll be joining me. It'll be a fun old show. So I don't really get the honey part from this. It has no ingredient list other than the standard stuff, I'm sure, being a lager and all. I need to do more research on lager. I've been thinking about it. Everybody says they don't like making lagers because it takes so long to make. But lagers are the most popular beer these days. Not these days, period. Like all the big giant companies are lagers. Budweiser, Coke, and Molson and all that. So interesting that they make that instead of ales. Anyways, let's just get into this light little guy. There's no viewers. It's a Friday afternoon. People got better things to do. However, yesterday we had millions and millions of viewers. So who knows? Maybe it's just more interesting when I have somebody with me. Oh, yeah, there's like the honey, kind of syrupy, pancake syrupy honey. That flavor, that kind of sweetness. Yeah, it has a little bit of honey flavor. To me, it's more pancake syrup. That kind of malt they would have used to get that flavor. Add some adjuncts, whatever it takes. The rest of the beer is not really much to it. It is pretty much as plain as a lager as you can get. Unfortunately, not as crisp or as clear or as refreshing as other ones we've had. The Kitty Vitty, for instance, or speaking of Ribstone Creek, even though it's not in the calendar, Ribstone Creek lager is awesome. I think we had another lager, didn't we? I'm not sure. Anyways, it's not as good and crisp and refreshing as a kitty goody iceberg, but it's also not 20,000-year-old water, so that might be why. So not really much to talk about in this beer. Day 18, little chill. It gets pretty awesome from here. A full slate of Alberta beer, except for one BC beer, and then a full slate of Alberta, as has been most of the calendar. My buddy over at Beer Native, Steve Shiger, he's had a really cool box. I mean, he paid for it, so he paid to have a really cool box. He's been getting beers from like Spain and all over Europe, so it's been really cool watching that and seeing the vast difference in beer. Even Dan over at Western Canadian Reviewer has a completely different calendar than us. I think he's doing Phillips right now. Plus, he's doing a tea calendar. So, anyways, not much to talk about in this beer today. Unfortunately, not many people to talk to. So, I think this is going to be a mega short review. This was Whistler Beer Co. Didn't blow my mind. Not that good. I guess it'd be okay like on a camping trip, or you're just hanging out at a bar and this is the only thing on tap. Sure, why not? Can't win them all. Okay, that was Whistler Brewing. This is Wally. This is Fermented Nerds. I'm ending this one early to finish this one and go have a good beer. And all that said, I am out.